Hi guys, it's Kurt Provost here, your guide to all things new skin. I've got a quick little experiment for you to play along at home with. What you'll need is your hand and your other hand. Grab a piece of skin, whatever you can get hold of on this hand, hold it for a moment and let go of it, and watch what happens. So if your skin, when you hold it and let go, bounces straight back to its original position, congratulations, you're probably young. It means that your skin still has a reasonable amount of elastin being produced in it, and you still have many experiences ahead of you in life. If, however, you pulled your skin and were watching it and kind of counting the seconds as it slowly returned to its original position, fair chance you have been aging a bit over the last decade or so, and your elastin production has been diminishing, as happens from 25 onwards. So for all the young ones who were just feeling smug and like, ha ha ha, my skin just bounced back to where it was meant to be, well, not for long. If you're over 25, it's starting to get turned down, that production of elastin, and that means that the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're going to begin to really notice that elasticity disappearing from your skin, and that really impacts on how old we actually look, how old we feel, as well as gravity takes hold of that loose skin and pulls it even further down. So if you were like the third group where you pulled the skin and you had to push it back down into the original position, then most of the elastin production has totally slowed down completely in your skin, and we need to take some drastic steps to resolve that. And no, I'm not talking about a facelift, because a facelift doesn't fix your skin. What it does is take that loose skin that is not producing enough elastin and pull it so that you look youthful, but it's just going to have the same effect over the next 5-10 years as it did before. So the skin is made up of 3 different sections. That's the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. Now the epidermis is primarily just layers of skin. It's rolling up from fresh, new skin all the way to the outer layer, which is the dead skin, which is quite ironic when people compliment you on your skin because, well, it's dead. At least the part that they're seeing of it is dead. And that is why often when you exfoliate, you can have that radiant, kind of glowing, fresh, hydrated look because it's younger skin. Whereas when it's dead skin, it's uneven texture, it's dull, the light hits it in a different way. It just doesn't have that vibrancy to it. Also, for the epidermis, there is a layer there that is kind of like a barrier for the skin, and it doesn't allow most ingredients to penetrate deeper into the dermis, where the production of the new skin takes place. And that's ironic, I think, because most organic products out there, most products on the marketplace don't have ingredients small enough to fit through that barrier and penetrate deeper into the skin. That is why we use devices like the Galvanic Spa, which is an incredible beauty device for really driving ingredients deeper into the dermal layer of the skin, where it can actually have effect. The active ingredients I'm referring to have an effect beneficially on the production of different things like elastin and collagen and all the stuff you want to be happening abundantly in your skin. So, in the dermal layer, there are these little things called fibroblasts, and they are responsible for many different things, but one of the things that they do is they produce elastin in the skin. Now, hormones are responsible for a lot of this production. They will send out little messages and they will fit into the receptors of the fibroblasts, and the fibroblasts will be like, okay, I'll produce more elastin or more collagen. And as a result, when you have plenty of female hormones active in your skin, then you're going to have plenty of elastin being produced. What happens as we age, though, is the female hormone production gets turned way down and the male hormone production gets turned way up in regards to our skin. I'm not saying you're going to grow an Adam's apple if you're a woman. I'm just saying for your skin, that's what tends to happen as we age. And as such, the elastin production falls off a cliff. It starts gradually at first, but you go through menopause and it will fall off a cliff after that. So, why am I giving you these horror stories of what is to come in the future or what perhaps you're going through right now? I'm sharing this as background knowledge because there are great solutions out there. That, of course, is this incredible product. It goes by the name of ageLOC True Face Essence Ultra. I'm not sure who the marketing genius was who came up with that long-winded name. As distributors, we like to shorten things. We simply call it the Blue Pearl, as I guess you can tell why. It is truly a tiny molecule. One is roughly 264 kilodaltons, so it passes straight through the epidermis into the dermal layer, where it needs to be, so it can interact with the fibroblast receptors. So this is a fibroblast receptor, and it will act like a key where it just fits in there, perfect fit, and it will signal to the fibroblast to produce more elastin, which is exactly what the fibroblast does, and it does it for roughly 12 hours before this gets cycled out of the system. That is why in the clinical studies, to get the results that the clinical studies provided, which are mind-blowing by the way, just quickly, it was over 99% of the clinical testers, they were aged 40 to 77 years old, saw a return to elastin levels of that of a 20-year-old within their skin after 3 months of using the Blue Pearls. And so that is why they used it twice a day, because every 12 hours it is getting cycled out of your system, so you can keep that fibroblast producing elastin whenever you want. It's on-demand elastin production. That is an incredible feature of this product. That is why a few customers have called this liquid heroin. It is highly addictive. Once you start using it, your skin will feel really different. If you are looking for an anti-aging treatment for the fine lines, for the wrinkles, for the sagging, for the elastin quality and quantity in your skin, then look no further than this. It is truly an incredible product. And it comes, of course, with the ageLOC guarantee, because it contains different ageLOC proprietary blends, along with killer ingredients like coenzyme Q10. It's got colorless carotenoids in there that are helping to protect the skin as well. It's got green tea extract in there, really potent polyphenols. It also has vitamin A, which is, if those who know their ingredients, retinol. However, it is a milder or less aggressive form of retinol. So how do you use the True Face Essence Ultra for the best possible results? Well, first and foremost, you need to ensure that your skin is perfectly clean. LumiSpa is the best device to get that job done for you, and then I recommend the True Face Priming Solution to tone the skin. Hold the pearl from this end, that might help, and squeeze down on it so any excess serum shoots into that part, and then you just break it off there into 2 different parts and squeeze gently onto. I'll just apply it on half my face so that you can see a difference. And so I generally will do it on just the cheek line there, on the forehead, along the different lines, and the nasal fold here. You can also use it on the neck. However, the ageLOC True Face Duet is the best device for it. It's created just for the neck and décolletage area. So that is a fantastic product, using the same ingredients as the True Face Essence Ultra and combining with a moisturizer as well. I use a little bit of NAPCA Moisture Mist just to make sure it glides well, but because I'm using 1 ampule that I normally use on my whole face, I'm using just on half my face, probably not necessary. So you want to take these 2 fingers, it's the middle finger and the ring finger, and that is just a gentler way of kind of smoothing it around. I like to tap it on the skin just to kind of engage it a bit more. If you have done, so just tapping around up there and around there. So when you're applying any serum to the skin, you want to be in smooth upward motions. So under the eye there. You can, of course, go over the eyes with this. It's a very gentle formula. And here. And so that's where I'll use 2 hands on the forehead. You can really create a lift with this, and I have seen some amazing demonstrations. There are even some caught on camera of people doing a half-face demonstration just with the True Face Essence Ultra and seeing incredible lifts on their skin, on this half of their face. And so let that absorb in, and then use your favorite moisturizer. I recommend the Tru Face Uplifting Cream. It is designed to work specifically with Tru Face Essence Ultra, and it's really hydrating. It also creates this beautiful protective barrier. It's called a biomimetic polymer. Don't know what the hell that is. I will find out for you and get it to you in another video. But what it does is, over time, not only hydrate the skin, but also protecting the skin and really locking in the goodness of this serum. My name is Kurt Provost, your guide to all things Nu Skin. If you want to get your hands on this incredible investment in your skin, or if you want something a bit more personalized and tailored for you, then just send me a message. I am your guide to all things Nu Skin, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future videos like this, because I produce them quite often. Ciao guys.